Alright, what's good, y'all? So today, I'm gonna be making my grand return, and I'm just gonna be shit-talking the hell out of my school. I got some talking points on a little phone that next to me I'm just gonna be playing. Like, this is ranked, so it's probably not the smartest thing, but like, I don't give a fuck, because this is platinum, I'm just gonna, whatever. But anyway, so, the first thing I want to talk about with my school is the old-ass fucking teachers, dude. So, for reasons I will not disclose, because privacy, I don't want this shit-talking fiasco to get out, and I'm gonna get in trouble with my school, because they have a bunch of pussies. They are old as shit, and that's bad. And, like, borderline, like, fucking, they're just so geriatric and out of touch. I remember, so, back in my freshman year, I got put in physical science, obviously, right? And the teacher there, she was probably like, I'm not even kidding, maybe like 70, which is fucking ludicrous. I don't know how you even have like sentience at that age. Like, I feel like you should be in a nursing home at that point. Like, I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. And she just had like a weird, like, just way of pronouncing things. Like, she wasn't necessarily a problem. I know my friend absolutely hated her. Like, if you remember Carl from one of my other videos, you probably don't, because that video had really low views. But, like, one of the core memories I have, like, a few core memories I have of this teacher are, she made us do this thing that was called, like, Wacky Water Wednesday. And we just had, like, these yellow tubs, and we were just, like, doing the stereotypical, like, really shitty science experiments that were just, like, put on a pair of goggles and a hazmat suit and gloves, and get your anus prolapsed just so you can, like, transfer water from the sink into a beaker or some bullshit like that. And the only reason, like, it's memorable to me at all is just because, like, the name. Like, why all the alliteration? What was so wacky? It was the most, like, oh, game's lagging. So anyway, you guys get to hear my voice while this happens. It was the most, like, cookie cutter shit ever. And also, she, like, this is what I mean, like, when I said earlier about her weird demeanor, like, she would just be really, really, like, stern with using the scientific, like, legal names of certain tools. Like, she just, like, stood up in front of the class and she was like, this is an apparatus, and, like, these are all our apparati of, like, you just got, you know, your stereotypical shit, like, you know, beakers and other stuff, test tubes, like, you know, science stuff, but that's what an apparatus is. And, oh, this guy's fucked. Okay, so, our physical science teacher was old as shit, and she actually ended up quitting very, very shortly into my freshman year, because apparently, I just heard this from someone. One of the the students, like, said something about her husband. I don't know if her husband was, like, dead or it was just a mean comment, but they said some, like, fucked up shit about her because they were just, like, fed up with her or something. And then she, like, got really sad and left the school, and, like, that's kind of upsetting. It's like, she was a bit strange, yeah, but, like, I don't know about all that, you know what I mean? But, so yeah, that's our physical science teacher. She's retired since. And I would also like to bring up another part-time physical science teacher, and she taught another class, which again, I will not be disclosing, just because I don't want to be potentially getting in trouble. So yeah, on the topic of physical science teachers, this other, wait, hold on, is this guy AFK? Okay. So, she is also another geriatric old lady, not quite on the level of the aforementioned one, but still pretty damn old. And this is like a very common occurrence at this school for some reason, is just very old ladies that scream at the top of their fucking lungs, like, no matter what. It's either when they're talking to you, like, one-on-one, they got, like, the softest voice imaginable. But, like, if they're talking to the class, like, I understand, like you kind of have to raise your voice when you're talking to a whole room of people, especially kids who can be really loud. But, like, holy shit, they can genuinely, like, split your ears. They got to the point that some of my friends were, like, sneaking earbuds in, not even just to, like, you know, listen to music like you would normally do, but just so that they could actually, like, hear and not, like, feel like their ears are getting damaged by her. And just some of the other teachers that are super duper loud. And, like, they're just super duper, like, annoying because of that. And oftentimes their classes are the most unpleasant too, which mostly amplifies it, because, like, I personally don't really like science, So, like, but like the previously mentioned teacher isn't very loud, so like it was just whatever. But this one and another one I'm gonna say is super duper loud, and like it just makes their classes really, really damn unpleasant. And then there's another one that teaches math. Super duper loud old lady that's like fucking 70, gonna retire next year. Like, I don't know how you can maintain your job when you probably can like get a life alert for free from your healthcare provider. I don't know. It's just really, really irritating. But like, you know, the topic of old teachers, it's not that big of a deal. It's like everyone has annoying teachers. Everyone's teachers can be annoying. There are some actual gems in my school in terms of teachers. It's not the most belligerent topic. It's just, you know, being so super loud and out of touch is kind of a pain point in times like these. And we're gonna go into a more, like, I wouldn't say this is a very dark topic, but this is a very funny topic. It doesn't really, it's just funny, alright? So I'm gonna tell you. So, everyone knows Grow a Garden, right? A stupid little Roblox game where you grow a garden. And two kids, I forgot who, they got into a fight over Grow a Garden. And I don't know all the details because I'm not like, I got told this by someone, and like I'm not like deeply involved with those people. But like, so it's pretty simple. It's so one kid, like, these two kids from the same school that I go to, they were playing Grow a Garden, and one guy, he stole his like super rare fruit, and then they like actually squabbled over it. And they were actually fighting outside the school where like most fights take place, and yeah, they fought. And funnily enough, like the guy who got his fruit stolen lost. He tried to spin back for his fruit, and then he proceeded to just get like his ass handed to him in a fight. And I think that's just really funny. Like he was really bad. He was willing to fight for the cause of Grow a Garden, and he got his ass beat for it. Like, I just think that's pretty funny. But now we have like a series of more dark topics, I would say. Oh, I fucking, hold on. All right, there we go. We got like a little string here of weird topics. Two of them are pretty damn dark, but this one's a little bit more funny. So my school is two schools in one, and that will be brought up later. But like for now, they're two in one. And there are 3 main stairwells that, like, you know, because the school is pretty damn big, because, you know, it fits 2 people, and it's repurposed like a lot of damn schools are for some reason. So there's these 3 stairs, and one of them in particular, hold on. Alright, but yeah, where I was, we got these 2 stairs, and, not 2, 3. And it just so happens that the students favor one over the other, or the other 2, for getting nefarious in school hours. I don't know why they can't just fucking wait. But like, yeah, they're fucking in the stairs. Like they're fucking in the stairs. And like the reason, I don't know if people have been like walked in on doing that. Like that would be fucking insane to me. Like I feel like if you get walked in on fucking literally cracking in school, you just gotta like end your shit. Like I feel like there's no way you can live that down. Like people saw you in action, bro. Like they saw you. Like you were doing that shit in school, and you didn't even get away with it nonetheless. Like how the fuck are you gonna do something like that and not have like, yo, stealth shit on lock like you're James Bond and them cheeks? Like how the fuck are you gonna do that? But yeah, but the actual reason that people were getting caught is because like people like they described a stench. Let's just say that. Yeah, they fucking smell. People were cracking on the damn stairs. Like I don't know how one does that. Like it's not even like a sense of being sort of getting caught. Like how do you even muster up like the self-disrespect to even like begin like, hey, we should crack on the stairs. Like out of all places you choose school and then you choose the school stairs. Like what the fuck are you doing? Well, you're fucking. Like, what the fuck are you fucking? Like, why? And like, so we just have the dubbed sex stairs for their intended use, I guess. I guess the students know best when it comes to using the stairs. And now, this is what I mean. Like, that's kind of weird. but now we're actually gonna get into some kind of dark topics. So like, yeah, a little bit. As dark as some high school shenanigans can get, but it's pretty fucked. So, I feel like if you are an American in my audience, which you most certainly are, you're not gonna be surprised by this, but we did indeed have a school shooting threat in my school, and so the threatener was this freshman. This was in my sophomore year, and this freshman got his ass beat in a fight. I don't know what they were fighting about, but these freshmen were fighting, and oh, looks like we're gonna have this. Wait, okay, good, we got another. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, these freshmen were fighting, and oh, okay, to be continued. But yeah, so where I was is there was indeed a school shooting threat. So yeah, where I was that these freshmen got into a fight, and I don't know what it was for, but apparently, the loser, because he got his ass beaten, he's a pussy, wanted to like get the run back or like get his revenge or whatever. And this stupid bitch. But anyway, like, so he wants all that, and so he threatens to shoot up the school because he's a bitch. And so I end up catching wind of this, and like most people, you know, obviously like are kind of calling his bullshit because it's like the rumors, you know, he's not gonna shoot the school. He's a little bitch ass freshman, and he's got his ass beat. And if he does, like, he's not casting a single body. He's gonna get his ass beat. But it's like, it's still scary. So I ended up having to like alert one of the teachers, and thankfully nothing happened. Oh god, don't tell me about a fucking disconnect. It's how to get super laggy. All right, you guys get to be entertained by this stop motion art while I tell you guys. Yeah, so that happened. I told the teacher, and thankfully, apparently there were extra security guards that day, and nothing happened, thankfully. And oh, am I gonna get hit by this? Oh, let's go. So there indeed was a school shooting threat, but yeah, thankfully nothing came out of it. We're all good. Jaden saved the day. Get out of my game, Honda. And then I think, honestly, I think this is like the worst thing to come out of the school is my principal. So she's an old lady, because for some reason this school loves having incompetent old ladies in positions of power. And she, as a woman, I feel like, not even just as a woman, I feel like just as a person, you should probably be against sexually assault. Like, I don't know, crazy idea. But for some reason this old lady is not. I remember in my freshman year, she said, apparently, that if a girl got sexually assaulted at the school, like, it happened. It happened. And apparently, she said that it was the girl's fault. Like, that it was the girl that got raped in school's fault for getting raped because she was like, it's like, again, it's a stupid fucking argument that it's because of what they were wearing. Like, she deadass pulled that card. And I think that's fucking insane. Because not only, like, is it just like, you're a human being, I feel like that is just a stupid shit to say, and you're a horrible human being if you think that. You're a woman, I feel like, because women get sexually assaulted all the time. I feel like you should be extra against it as a woman, even more than, like, a normal person should be. And the fact that you are one of those people that it's like, oh, what was she wearing? You are one of those people as a fully grown, elderly lady. How does that happen? What happened in your life that you are ending up like that? Like, that's just fucking ludicrous. And with the end of that match, that concludes our really fucked up dark topics. We're gonna move on to a little bit more lighthearted stuff for now. Take a piss before class starts, and there was actually just some bloke getting a fucking crisp fade or some whatever. I don't know what the fuck was happening. He's just getting a haircut in the school. Like, they got a chair in there. I don't know where the fuck they got that chair, because we don't have chairs in the bathroom, because who the fuck does? They just had one for some reason. And they had the little barber sheets and everything so the hair doesn't get on you. And he's just like getting a cut. Like, and it was low-key fresh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a picture of it, but I don't know where the picture went. I think it's lost on one of my phones that got fried. And oh, I died because my DP didn't come out. I love my life. Anyway, like, I would love to pull up the picture, but the phone that it's on literally got fried in pool. Like that shit got spring locked practically. But it was funny as fuck. And this isn't like exactly lighthearted, it's just kind of stupid. Like, so if you are an American, also on top of, you know, having context for the school shooting stuff, you are probably familiar with the current the legislative phone ban. Hold up. Get the throw reset. Oh, I gotta lock in. There we go. Anyway, so you guys are probably familiar with the legislative phone ban. That's pretty much like cross country. I'm like, as far as I'm aware at this point. And I think it's stupid. Like, this isn't school exclusive, you know. This is like a free space for shit to complain about in school. And it's I feel like it's super unnecessary. And I feel like it should. I feel like as long. Well, I did. Thanks, game. I feel like as long as we have school shootings being a threat to our fucking students' lives, I think phones should be unbanned because, like, look, I personally, I'm one of the, like, I feel like I'm like a normal person that just sneaks my phone in and just doesn't use it during the school day so you don't get in trouble. Like, I feel like that's what everyone does, and if you lock it up, like, I feel like that's kind of stupid. And, I feel like with school shootings, like, that could be your last hope, is some kid, like, to be able to even just text their family what's happening and give them security or last words, call for help, all of that jazz. That's, like, your lifeline in a situation like that. And with how common school shootings are, I think the fact that that lifeline is being robbed of us before the tools that are making such a device have to be considered a lifeline is the most retarded and out of, like, priority shit of all time. In the fact that that phones are classroom enemy number one, and not what is taking student and teacher lives, is the most stupid shit ever, and really shows that our just entire country is kind of ass backwards, and especially our education system, that this bullshit is able to happen. Like, I know I'm just some stupid meme channel, and I'm probably too small to even, like, make a difference, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm getting political now. I've gone woke, I guess. But it's like, it's the most stupid fucking shit ever. I don't understand. Why are we banning phones? And not to mention, phones can be a good thing because it can serve as like a calculator or something, like this pocket calculator to do research on, while you can do this, like, and then play Kahoot on it. That's classroom shit. Like, phones have a purpose. And also, the fact that we need to pass a law to do this, but I feel like, shouldn't it be on the teachers to maybe, I don't know, fucking enforce the rule? Like, why does that shit have to get locked up by default when the teachers could, I don't know, fucking, like, enforce the rules? I understand that maybe, like, you know, you have a more complicated class to teach, and so, like, you can't be focused on seeing every student look at their fucking crotch and text on Instagram or some bullshit. But it's, if that's the also point, like, they're sabotaging themselves. I feel like if they don't care about their education enough, that they're always on their phone and shit like that, like, let them, man. Let them face actions or consequences. Like, I feel like the priorities are just so ass backwards. And we need to get that shit in line. It's so fucking stupid. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that rant is over. We're gonna move on to the next point, which is gonna happen when I find a new match, which is taking forever. Alright, and so, I'm gonna start this point off by saying that as the best gamer on the planet, I am on my school's esports team. And, I've moved to a position where I can even be like my coach's assistant because I'm just really cool with him, right? And this means that on top of having, you know, actually played on these things, I've also had to work with them. Alienware laptops. I feel like if you are a gamer in any extent, you know how shitty gaming laptops are. They're just the most kind of thievery things ever, because they are the most incompetent pieces of technology that I've ever had the displeasure of using. I feel like a DS has more computing power than a fucking Alienware laptop does, because these things have like they sacrifice like literally everything just for portability. And who gives a shit if your thing is portable if it's the equivalent of a porta potty with how shit it is? Like, it doesn't matter. Because these things, like, do they have decent horsepower? I guess they do, because they work themselves to death. If you don't, we have to put them on these, like, little, stands, I guess. That's what you would call them. And you plug them into the computer in a USB port, and then they turn on their fans, right? Their fan bases. And they are supposed to keep them cool. Because if you play with these things, like, if you open anything, like, even, like, Roblox, and you play on these things without the base on, you are fucked, like, to put it bluntly. You are fucked, because these things are going to overheat within 3 seconds. I have such a vivid memory of... Oh, I'll continue after the next match. Alright, but yeah, so where I was. So I remember, I was playing Overwatch because, while I primarily play Smash Bros. For this team, I seconded Overwatch as just like a backup. Rarely ever played, but that's beside the point. I was just playing, right, because during my freshman year, I would literally just, like, get my work done so fast because the work was so easy that I would just, like, I would get my work done and then run down, and he'd let me play for whatever else was left of that period. And sometimes I would just, like, collect information, like, and tell all the teachers, and I'd just be able to stay on for multiple periods. And I'd just play Overwatch during that time. And one of these times, I forgot to... hold up. I forgot to put these bases on, you know, to keep the PC above molten. Not PC, shitty fucking laptop. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway. And so, like, I'm just in the training mode, goofing off, you know, waiting for I'm just waiting in quick play queue. And then my shit starts to, like, the frame rate gets really, really bad. I'm like, what's going on? And then it hits me. My shit's not on. And, like, it's getting, like, it looks like how stickmen, like, YouTubers describe getting high. Like, this shit's, like, pixelated, it's, like, stuttering, it's, like, breaking and meshing, like, it looks like shit, and it's dying. It's like a neutron star is giving in on itself within this PC, this piece of shitty technology that, not, like, Nintendo from 2000 could outdo. And... so, that shit crashes. I couldn't even get into a game. I'm just in training mode, in Overwatch, and my shit just crashed on me because of how fucking incompetent of a piece of firmware that piece of shit is. Alienware laptops are fucking stupid, and, like, all of the... maybe, I don't know if they're old or what, but the ones that we have issued for our esports usage are terrible. Like, it's like, they're like fucking straight out of MHA, because they all have their own fucking quirks. Like, some of them, like, they need peripherals, like, separate plug-in mice and keyboards to work. For some fucking reason, because, like, the base just doesn't work anymore. For just, I don't know why. And then, like, some of them are just, like, super slow. And then, like, they never fucking they never work properly. Like, they are such pieces of shit. Alienware is a scam, and if you're for some reason coming to me for advice, I would say stay the fuck away from Alienware. And we just hit master while I'm rapping about my school. Yeah, that's real cool. We're gonna move on though. Yeah. Alright. And another thing, this is a little bit less funny, I guess, but it's weird. So I have a graphic design class, and we have these, like, you know, like, issued Apple products, because we're Apple people, even though I've always preferred literally anything else over Apple my whole life. Oh, good parry. And people would steal these in graphic design. Like, they would just deadass be, like, some mice, like, some computers, people just wouldn't be able to sit at, because, like, the mice would just be gone from them. Like, they're just they just vanish. Because people are stealing the mice for the Apple fucking, and the keyboards too. Like, they're supposed to be put up, and they are just gone. And it's really, really fucking weird. Hold on. Alright. The people are just, like, stealing shit. Because, like, you know, stupid school people are stupid, I guess. And I think a fitting end to this video is gonna mirror the end of my school. Like, the very projected unsurprising and frankly relieving end of my school. And so my school district is going to be like, you know that if you've ever watched Chainsaw Man, like, you know that scene where like Maka has like all the fucking Japanese people at the temple lined up and she's just sliming their asses? It's like that for all the schools, because they want schools with like high student counts. And because we're probably, I don't know if it's because of this, but like the school, even the one that we share a building with, these are not very big schools. They're very small, and even combined, we do not match the quota that they want. So it is very, very likely, if not all but guaranteed, that our school is gonna get slimed out next year. Because we don't reach a fucking bullshit quota. It's not like performance, which would actually make sense. Because, like, you know, you wanna like get the fruit from the plant, you know what I mean? Like, you want the best of the best to be funded, because our school district is broke as shit. And if we can't allocate funding to every school, then let's just give it to the ones that deserve it. And I feel like, you know, the metric of determining if a school is worth it is their, like, performance. And I feel like not only is our school really shitty in terms of performance outside of a few select classes because of the teachers actually being competent for a change, we're very small. So what's likely gonna happen is we're gonna probably get shut down, moved, or like probably combined with the neighboring school just so that they reach the stupid quota, which is just a completely unjust way, I think, of determining if a school should stay funded or not. And so yeah, we're probably fucked, because not only are we just a shitty school, as you probably could have inferred based on like the few things that even I just know of. Like, I'm not a very social person in school, right? I don't even have like a circle. I have like a fucking, not even a square. It's more like a triangle of friends ever since like Carlos left my school. Like I just have a really small circle, and like that kind of just branches out with a few people, mostly just because it's like friend of a friend scenarios. So this is just everything that I know and can like kind of talk about in this video, and these are some pretty crazy shit. So like, imagine what it's like with the people that, like, things that actually go on, and like most people know about that just aren't me, you know what I mean? Like, this school is stupid as shit, and frankly I understand why it's getting shut down. And that doesn't mean I'm like happy about it though, because I do like the school, but despite all the bad, I like it. I attend it still. I would have transferred if it wasn't good. Well, maybe not if it wasn't good, if I didn't like it. But the main reason that I am so upset about it is because both of my siblings had just transferred to this school, like pretty much like this year, I'm pretty sure. And well, it's like it doesn't matter for me, because like I take advanced, like I'm taking CCP next year. I'm just gonna have like one class in a typical high school setting, and then I'm gonna just be like going to the local community college for CCP and shit. Like, I don't care. But my brother's a freshman. He just started. There's a chance that his education is in jeopardy. And then my cousin is the actual junior who's going to be taking normal classes, even though he should be in the same boat as me. And so both of their educations are fucked, because they're going to be at unwanted schools because our shit is getting shut down for stupid reasons. And so it kind of pisses me off. Like, not only is the school district's reason for shutting us down really, really stupid, but like, it's putting my family and my siblings and even probably my fucking friends in this jeopardy for no reason other than some silly fucking number. And I think that's unjust as shit. So yeah, we're gonna just play the rest of this match. I don't really got much to say. You know, we're just gonna say our goodbyes. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that I took like a 4-week break. Not 4 week. It was 14 days. I just kind of let go of myself a while. I was becoming really. I was like slob maxing, and I was playing Borderlands and shit. I just really was not making videos, obviously. And but yeah, I'm coming back. This is like kind of be like my comeback video, I guess. And probably next up, this is like the SF6 story time for a while, just because it's a return to form. I'm coming back. I think I've been playing Grand Blue. I put it in the community note before I disappeared. But yeah, I'm playing Grand Blue next. I'm probably gonna just play some online of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, And with that, I'll be seeing y'all next time. Peace.